Okay, guys, a couple of people have asked me to do some recordings of these trades that I've been doing lately. So here we are. Here we are into ZCASH. What the hell is ZCASH? I don't even know what half these tokens do. I'm just trading the hell out of them at the moment. ZCASH is like a cash machine. It's just printing money. It's really forgiving. Yesterday, this was a trade from yesterday, and it was so slow yesterday. The volume just completely dried out. The market's ground to a halt. And this is not a position I was proud of, if I'm honest. It is pretty risky, but I've been following this ZCASH for 3 or 4 days now, so kind of understand what it's doing or where it's doing. That doesn't mean that it can't do anything that it got down once at any time, but I took the position. What was I in here? What was I in? $18,000 at this point, and then I just added, you just saw me add there, I just added another 10. So it's run away from me a little bit, trying to just dollar cost averaging just to catch this up. Look, I'm on the 1 minute chart, so don't hate me for 1 minute charts. I know there's a lot of hate going around for using those, but just want to make sure I catch any micro movements on this thing, just so we can not let it run away too much, as I'm not too comfortable. You can see the tiny little bit of divergence on the 1 minute. Yes, it is the 1 minute chart, so it does move around easily, and the MACD is starting to cross over. Just checking out the book, the order book, and then just checking out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just taking a little stab down. So, as I said, there was nothing on the table yesterday, so ZCASH was the best option. I thought I'd have a little go with this one, as it was a little bit overextended. You see on the 5, and it's just starting to curl over. I've already laddered the buys in to buy back up the short, so everything's set. You'll see me faffing around here. I like to use the percentage tool just to give me a gauge of where I want. Usually trying to get 1 to 3%. Three's a dream, really. Usually anywhere between 1 to 2, 1.5's ideal. So just laddering these in, just to take some of the risk off, because I wasn't 100% confident on this one. Just checking out what's going on. You can see it's starting to curl over. Sell wall's starting to come up, and the seller's starting to step in, which is good. But buyers still on the trade book, on the level 2 book on the right side. You can see that buyers still just picking up a little bit. No significant purchases there though. Just dribs and drabs. And now it's just a waiting game. Just trying to be patient. Trying to just wait for this just to break to the downside. You see in the 1 minute it's starting to tail off a bit. MACD crossing over. Histogram's ticking down a little bit. I think we're about $270 underwater at one point, 169 at the moment, but not panicking, because I think it's going to snap back nicely. And ZCASH, very, very aggressive coin. It moves in ridiculous percentage moves. You know, sometimes one candle's 1%, and it just runs up and runs down. And there's a big group of people just pumping and dumping this thing over and over and over. Same buy walls just keep getting flashed up. Exactly the same amount of tokens. There's one for 703, which you'll probably see in a minute. That just keeps coming in and out the book. Or it's a bot, or it's somebody just keeps putting that in and taking it back out, but they're just driving the price of this thing up and then just ripping it back down like a whipsaw, which is great. Opening a lot of opportunity here, but you can start to see it stabbing down now, which is nice. Probably in profits, 71 on the P&L statement, but that thing takes a bit of update. You can see Bitty starting to drop a little bit. Let's see what's going on in this level 2 book. Really important to keep an eye on this thing. He's just zooming in and out. Yeah, there's my orders on the left in the green, just to buy this thing back up, so I've shorted it. Playing most of my positions to the short side. I just feel way more comfortable doing that. A couple of thousand tokens ahead of me. Just got to be patient now and wait this out. Bitcoin's behaving. Always got to keep an eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts fucking around, then to really reconsider what you're doing for your position. If it starts to ramp up, then you have to just cut your losses and get out. It's just all about Bitcoin, to be honest. I guess all the bots and everything are just programs against it, so as soon as that moves, everything else moves. So just faffing around with this here, just trying to, just always managing the position. Don't just pump the orders in and just leave it, just managing it, trying to take some risk off if I can. If I see an opportunity to take some risk off, take 10 tokens, take 3 grand off the table, and then just let the others ride. But we can see it's started $10 underwater now, so all pretty much broke even. ZCASH tends to snap back, having a little poke up and then dump to the downside. A couple of 68 tokens there. People buyers still stepping in. I've had to blank out the order book on the ride just because I left my balances up and I don't want everyone seeing those. So just constantly checking this level 2 book. This is what it's all about. Just seeing what's going on here. Making sure I'm not on the wrong side of any walls. See, look, it's taking a little stab back up there. Don't panic. Just let it consolidate and then hopefully it'll just take another little step back down. And we can cash in. So 60 tokens. What are we on? $22,000 position here. So I only need 1.5%. I'm more than happy with that for under half an hour's work. Just really difficult just to get to stay patient with in these situations because you've got money on the line, but you just got to stay patient. You can see the MACD starting to cross over nicely there. So everything says to me it's going to go down. That doesn't mean it is going to go down. It's still $132 down. But that can easily change in a matter of seconds with this game. Just constantly moving these orders up and down, just to probably a little bit too much, to be honest. I don't see other traders doing this. This is just how I play. I like to constantly manage it. There's sellers starting to step in here. You can see the walls now. I'm pretty zoomed out on the book. High level. Zoom in and then get to lower levels. I want to see a little green dots on the lower level book, and then we know we're in business. Still 190 underwater, but I'm confident this is going to come down. When it comes down, this thing comes crashing down as well. So it's just a matter of staying patient. See, there you go. Bitcoin just taking a little stab up, and then ZCASH follows. ZCASH not, if you're playing EOS or something like that, it follows it to the T, or Bitcoin Cash especially. Every single time Bitcoin does anything, it just moves. EOS isn't too bad, ZCASH isn't too bad, so I do like playing this one. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room. If Bitcoin goes on a bit of a, sticks a green dildo in, you can, doesn't always follow, but it looks like it has a little bit there, but let's just take a bit of this water. Just waiting for this thing to break and then drop like a hammer now. See the volume's just dropping off as well. Big volume ramming this thing up and then tails off. One last poke up and then just drops to the downside. It's done this over and over and over the last few days, so I'm not worried yet. I've got some extra ammunition up there just ready, just a dollar cost averaging a bit more. Not going to chase it forever, but just going to try and manage it as best I can. See, look, it's starting to break now, as expected. Red candles stepping in. Let's have a look at the 5 minute. This is where I usually play on the 5 minute, to be honest. Don't usually do too much on the 1 minute, but I was just panicking because this was a bit of a reckless play, to be honest. But there's nothing else on the table, and if it wasn't ZCASH, I wouldn't have done it. But see the volume tailing off there on the 5 minute. RSA dropping down, 3 green candles on the 15, but this thing doesn't need 15 minutes to move. It just whips up and down. Look, you see there that buy wall that we're talking about, 1,000 coin buy wall there at 358.2. That guy just in and out all day long. 703 tokens he keeps putting in. There's somebody else has joined him there, but he's just driving the price up and down all day long. Must be a computer or something. It just must be a bot. Nobody sits there just flashing them orders in over and over and over like that. Just shifting this up now. Just trying to be patient. 1,500 tokens to the first order execute, so just waiting for it to snap. And when, like I say, when this thing does go, it goes. I think that 1,000 coin order is going to be removed, so I'm not too worried about that. It's not a massive amount of volume on this token, so there we go. Bitcoin's taking a stab down. This thing's going to follow now, 100%. There we go, look, like clockwork. First order's there at about 0.8%. Just to take some risk off the table. Like I say, I got $22,000 on this, but anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000, that's where I want to be in a position sizes, just to only have to get 1.5% out of this, and I'm happy. It's coming down 50 in the green, 50 US. Moving up the book nicely there, only 51 tokens, 51. You see 358.24, we're at 357.6, 358.2. This thing will move quickly now. We'll see this starting to get executed soon. Look, it's starting to get executed. It's blanked out on the right side, but you can see the orders there. There you go, first one's gone. First one's going anyway, not yet. I thought it had gone. 66 coins ahead of me. That's going to get taken out in a minute. I'm whipping the screen up and down, which is probably quite annoying for you to watch, but when I'm playing the coin, I just like to be looking at the book all the time. 37 there, see 33, 35.7. We're at 357.4. It's the 357.7. 9 tokens. Goodbye. That one's going to execute. There we go. That's executed. Happy days. So that's taking some risk off the table. Take some coins off the table. Look, starting to execute the second one as well. It's just wicking down. This is, like I told you, 153 in the green. When this thing goes, it just runs. We're already at 356. Yeah, wicking down. Look, just clean them both out. This thing does not mess around. $290. Happy days. Less than 20 minutes. That's how it's done. Paying the bills. Let's get some. So there we go. That's ZCASH. That's how it moves. That's how it runs. A little bit of a reckless one. Get some Twitter. Some Twitter pictures. Don't really have any followers, but I like to just keep a record anyway. Hopefully someone's going to get some value out of this, just to see how this is done. I'm not an expert by any means, and I'm certainly still learning, but nice to see some green numbers. I think I'm like last 10, 12 trades in a row now. Just clear those orders out. Happy days. Look, it's dropping even more. Could have got a little bit more out of it, but hindsight's easy. There you can see the orders started at 35.7, just laddered up all the way to 363.7. Under 20 minutes, closed it all off. You can see it was, when it started to close, it was under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes, and it's just snapped back, and then happy days. There you go. So I hope you got some value out of that. Any questions, just let me know. Any comments, let me know. Don't give me too much hate for playing the 1 minute chart, but had to be done. Slow day, needed to pay the bills. Job done.